What's up, guys? In today's video, we are, I don't know. Genuine. I didn't plan anything. Actually, yeah, I don't really feel like doing anything in this video. I'm just gonna be, doing our stuff. You know? I feel bored in this map. This map is boring. This map is probably the most boring. I know you see nothing. Hold up. Wrong map. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, this is gonna wrong map. Ha 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 ha. This map. Perfect. The civilization map. I'm gonna do a civilization video. Actually, yeah. What I feel like doing. Alright. So yeah, what if civilization started over? Last recap, the blue team kind of got big again. And the Chinese team had this northern part. It could access this more. So if you do this, what happens? That happens. Burst skibbity bum bum. Bursty bum bum. Ha 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 ha. Ah, nah, nah, nah. Get out. Alright, well, the blue team's like, hey, I'm gonna go on a conquest. And then we'll just simply invade this country. And they'll just simply invade this country. And they'll just simply invade this country. Now, what did they do? Nothing. They just existed. That's what you get for existing. They would capture a lot of major cities, and it's not looking good for their war score. Even though war score doesn't exist, it's just a video game thing, and pow. Yeah, they capitulated pretty fast. And you know what happened? Full annexation. So that's pretty bad, because it's the blue team. The blue team is starting to get a little bit cocky with its expansionist stuff. It's being real expansionist already, even though it kind of just fell in like the last episode. Now this border, the blue team will declare war on this country, but there's no fighting. They'll just occupy this area. So that is well claimed by them. But they actually do have that part, and then they'll launch a full-scale invasion. Alright. Now, the blue team's aggressiveness has, been seen. The red team, or the orange team, or anybody has not done anything, matter of the fact. And pow. So the blue team's little war games are going great for them. Nobody's stopping them. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's whining. None of that. None of that. Alright, get out. Alright, the blue team's conquest is going all great. They will smash this country, not in that sense. Capture the capital, but they're going to put themselves on thin ice. They'll launch an invasion on this country, doing many atrocities. It's bad. Because these people, actually, no, because this is like the blue team, part. But this doesn't cause World War IV. No, we're not there yet. 3 world wars has passed by, and it's only like episode 20, so it's crazy. And, yeah. The pink team capitulates, and, well, it's just up to, well, these guys. Their army is still not ready, and they're now making spearheads to, like, every single major city they have. Oh. The blue team is pretty weak, but their war games, yeah, they could. War is literally their game. War is their playground. War, they play war. They play with war. They do new stuff in war. So war, it's just easy for them. Their strategies are good. This is why they went on a massive conquest and got a lot. Now the blue team be looking pretty strange. But they will send a petition up to kind of just split the country, like country in a blob, and pow. This is probably the largest encirclement, and they will start to solidify their fronts. And this solidification of the front is going well. They even bulge out to capture this major city. This major city is in the cusp of being captured, and also, well, it's a siege. When a country is close to a major city, or a city in general, and, well, it's not taken yet, but it's, like, being sieged. Alright, there's 2 sieges. One over here and one over here. Which one do you think will go faster? This one? Or this one? Now, you know, this one's closer, this one's farther. Of course this one's gonna go down first. Because the yellow team, or, well, the Persian team, they're protecting this city more. Because they are, well, closer to, well, falling under the blue, but then they move their troops there to kind of recapture it, and yeah, it's just war mind-boggling games. Bam. That thing just, yeah, they cut this part off, which is pretty crucial because that's the rest of their coastline, and they will, well, they are very close. But one guy, well, actually, yeah, a couple, maybe like 50 people are stuck at that one pixel. War games, you know. The blue team used to have all this land. Persia's like, yo, orange team, can you help? Orange team's like, this is their response. The red team is like, MB, maybe. Maybe they'll help if you're really in trouble. Like, if they start doing war crimes, they're not doing war crimes yet. JK, they're not going to do war crimes, so the red team's not going to do it. And they will send a petition, well, not really a petition, but some guy that does sieges up to this major city, and it's looking bad for the Persian team. Very bad for the Persian team. As they'll reach to here, and even they'll start spearheading to here. Which makes them really close to this major city. Now, all their major cities are almost captured, even this one. But guess who joins the war? Oh, would you look at that? Another invasion. The Iranian country is like, what the hell? Why are you invading me when you are like my freaking ally? You wanted to stop the blue team, now you're supporting it? How dare you? The red team's also disappointed, but they'll not join because they don't want to get into this roughy conflict. Roughy is crazy. Rough conflict. It's pretty bad. Now, the orange team is the one who's committing the atrocities. That's very bad. But, these two guys will meet. They have very bad relations, so it's not going to really look good. Until they capture this major city. Huge victory, pretty major. It was their old capital. No, I think this was because ocean. And they captured their old capital. They will go and open up another front. There's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 fronts currently. And they will start to really just squeeze the city from the supply lines. So there we go. It's cut off from there. Now everybody in the city is like, oh, what the heck. And these guys will make the proper spearhead to go and connect up. They just encircled a massive piece, and then they've encircled another piece. Now the Persian team is really losing. Until the Persian team is not what they're focusing on. Everybody's focused on the splitting of that one major city. This one. The orange team's committing war crimes. The blue team's not. So good for the blue team. But then the blue team will do something surprising. I bet you know what it is. Surprise invasion. Now the blue team has just opened up a front. And they will start to, really just, yeah. The orange team was not ready for this. Millions, well, not really millions, because they have like a troop count of, the blue team has a troop count of like 200,000, and they're surprisingly doing this, but Blitzkrieg, but it's definitely not called Blitzkrieg. It's probably called Speedy War. Speedy War. Yep, Speedy War. It's probably not called Speedy War. Espere Waras. Esperes Waras. Okay, you know what? I think I just said a bad word. And massive chunks of the orange team is being captured at a blink of an eye. The orange team is like, what the heck? I thought we were allies. The blue team said, the one who committed World War II. I mean, 3. That was the red team, the orange team says. But barely have any time to send that to the blue team capital because they are already dead. And now they have another front for Persian country. Great. This thing, wow. This thing, pow. This thing, sorry. They captured this major city. And now the Persian country is on the verge of collapsing. All their major cities are captured. I could not speak. And then they'll just continue declaring war. And they will start to slowly capture everybody. They will demand this from the red team. And this team joins the invasion of this country. And then pow. And then this country. Crucial Spot has a missile silo. Keep that in mind. Alright. They will declare war on this country. Capturing mind-boggling amount of troops. But they have something up their sleeve. They don't know the destruction of missiles. Now you're trying to fight hard, because they just nuked the blue team. You are really playing with death. They have 2. Now the red team is like, whoa, what the heck? That's not cool. The the blue team has just gotten a lot of countries under their victimness. So let's see this peace treaty. The Persian team looks kind of discombobulated. Oh, no, it's not, because I'm doing all of this. So, yeah. What the heck? Why is it taking so slow? Alright. Well, I'm gonna be here for like an eternity. Finally. Okay. So they'll just It's crucial for the future. Alright. The blue team just got mind-bogglingly big. Pause. Alright. Well, the yellow team has to change their capital again to some other major city, because it's so satisfying when you just see them. Yeah, all their shells kind of went at. Oh, what? Oh, great Lord. Thank you for this meal. But, seriously, they got screwed. Really screwed. As they, well, they have a trick up their sleeve. They won't take all major cities, they'll just take the coast. And thank you, Orange Team, for joining the war, because that's another way you lose. And the Orange Team is really like the weak, but it wasn't weak back then. Oh no. They were strong. Very strong. So I'll give that to the Orange Team. They were very strong back then, but now they're kind of discombobulated without protection. They're kind of like the Ukraine of the world, but just very more stronger, and they don't really need like that much help. And the blue team will really punish the orange team by capturing 2 major cities, and yeah, the people are actually pretty happy. They don't know what the orange team is doing with them. Well, actually they do. Until, well, this is the final straw. They'll just invade this country casually. They'll just invade this country. Wow. Once again, they'll invade that country. And then, in a blink of an eye, like literally blink. 3, 2, 1. They did that. That was fast. And it's kind of like North Korea, South Korea. They are pushed to a corner. Wow, this is looking realistic. Till their forces start to duke out. Maybe so foreign help. But they will keep duking it out. And yeah, they capitulate. The red team is mad. They also invade this country for protection. And, well, this country. You could say this country. And I guess this country. Alright, they have invaded a lot of countries, and the blue team is starting to rise their empire. Again. So that was pretty quick, trying to disable the blue team. You can't do that. The blue team will stay forever. The blue team is still in your presence, because those people are very patriotic. I promise you. Yep, they just annexed a lot of countries. So that was a lot of time wasted on those capital cities. What? Okay. If I knew the blue team was gonna come back, why am I doing this? Why am I wasting all my time doing this? Not like I don't like YouTube, but like, why am I wasting my time like drawing borders that might not even stay for 5 seconds? That's stupid of me. My brain just does not work. Actually, yes it does. It works normally, hopefully. I think it does. 8 is per reference. Haha, if you know, you know. Alright, well, the blue team has once again solidified it as a power. And the last thing it would do, it was just annex the Israeli country. A lot of people want to be... Alright, so there's a vote. And these provinces, or, well, peoples, they want to be part of the blue. And that is something that looks like this. A referendum was held. These guys break away, forming the Greater Blue Empire. In the Lesser Greater Red Empire, as the red team is really falling off. Nobody talks about the red team. It's all focused up on the blue team in that recent war because of their, well, aggression. And if you're famous for that, that's not good. You need to fix that tremendously. So, blue team, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Wow, wow. Ow, 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 ow. Get out. What? Wow. I can't believe it. Can we get Messiah? Get out. Okay. Yeah, the Indian team is now a strong player in the world, and then the blue team is like, hey, you were an idiot during World War III, so I'm just gonna invade you casually. The Indian team is throwing their population at the front line, because they know they're not going to beat this. They are a pretty newly formed country, well, full country. Like, they just got those 2 pieces of land, Sri Lanka and the southern piece of India. And this meat shield would kind of hold out and reliberate these peoples and also use these peoples for more meat shields. And, well, everybody's kind of like, hey, this was your ally. This is crazy. Then they'll just occupy this country for absolute no reason. I've really screwed up the Persian country a lot. Plus the Indian country, because they always get beaten back by the red team. But, oh, the red team, though, speaking of the red team, they start to love the blue team, actually. You see, since they were kicked out of India, those were like the only colonies left in the world since they lost this huge, massive colony. Big colony. Pause. They're gonna start also invading. They say thank you to the blue team, and they're like, this is a reason for us to invade, so we'll help you. Now the Indians are facing 2 fronts. Oh, sorry guys, I just got a call. Oh. I guess 3 fronts. Yeah, I did not take a call. I got a call from the Indian country to say, please give me plot armor. I said absolutely not. I already gave my plot armor. Alright, let's see who I gave my plot armor to. Try to guess. Not the blue team, the red team. You'll see why. I kind of spoiled it. Oh, well, I didn't really say anything, but... Well, the Indian team is like, hey, am I going to be Germany? And everybody's like, what's Germany? Huh? I've said nothing. Like me, myself, I didn't say anything. I'll explain in episode 23. Specifically, 23. Because there's this thing I need to tell you. You know what, actually? I want you guys to put some lore in the comments. Aegis Pro reference. The yellow team had you expansionists, not you, but the yellow team, the Crimean yellow team, not the Italian yellow team, my yellow team. You guys were huge. You had all of this. Really, all of that. You could have all of Finland, too. Maybe even all of Russia. You know what? Matter of fact, I think they had all of Europe. Iberia? Yeah, they probably had. And this, well, it's not no surprise, because they were very expansionists. I'm talking about Aegis Pro. Yes, he is a better YouTuber than me, because, well, hey. Well, I thought the Germans still lived on that. Yeah, so the Indians are, well, being absolutely destroyed. And the red team will also start to, well, close their capital. Really, just being a very good siege for the blue team and the red team. And very bad siege for, of course, the Indian team. Because that's their only coast left. Well, they decide to split it up. No atrocities, club? Yeah, none of them commit atrocities, actually. Yay. No atrocities. No atrocities. Yay. Alright. Maybe monstrosities, but... Alright, so this is the splitting of, well, the Indian capital. And then India is reserved to this. And, well, no, they're not. They are just stuck with the Himalayas. The blue team and the red team have never worked together. They have hated each other because the blue team kind of just walked away. Now they're glad they've walked away. But now they're kind of friendly with each other because, well, they're invading the Indian team. And also the 100 subscriber special. Go to my post and enter in your vote. The most voted is just messing around with the map. Can't believe that. It was because, well, Sammy, you know, Italian mapping or mapper. I don't remember. Just gonna put him in the comments. Uh-oh, India's gone. China took the rest of India, kinda. So yeah. That was a pretty cool war. I don't know why the blue team occupied Persia though. What did Persia do? Like, Persia is really the Poland of my series. I'm sorry, Persia. You're just, yeah. But they're not even Persia no more. They're just Iran at this point. You know what? They're not even nothing. They will demand this, well, like, brownish country to cede over this land. Oh, wow. Perfect. Because I was going to do that anyways. Now the Indian team is like, I hate giving over land. How can I not give over land? Well, if you stop losing wars, maybe. So, yeah. They'll try to stop losing these wars, but, hey. So, yeah. And then, well, China's piece. Ha 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 ha. China. Oh, China. What are you gonna do? Oh, shoot. Okay. Bam! They take all of that. You know what else I take up? The end of this video, because this is going to be the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm going to see you later. I'm probably going to take a shower after this. Bye, because I stink. Bye.